Today we're gonna make sea moss, and I'm gonna show you how to make the best flavored sea moss with the best texture. What you'll need today is obviously your bag of sea moss that you purchased from whoever. And if you purchase sea moss and it's not from us, make sure it's not wild crafted, it's wild harvested. Wild crafted is farmed on the ocean or sea top. Sea moss actually grows on the rocks 30 to 50 feet down. It's a lot harder because you got to take a boat out there and you got to dive and you got to go grab it with your hands. But obviously surface sea moss is easily farmed. So it doesn't have the mineral content that the stuff from the bottom of the ocean, bottom of the bay has in it. These are the items that you'll need. You'll need sea moss. You'll need a blender. We use the Vitamix E300. It's the lowest Vitamix that you can get, and it's been working great for years. You need lemon juice or lime juice. Of course, you can do fresh lemons. If you do fresh lemons, you're gonna need a strainer to catch the pulp and the seeds. And depending, obviously, on how many people are going to be using the sea moss in your household, the size jar. So if you are by yourself or with your significant other, you can use one of these and use a quarter of the bag. That should make you 1 to 2, maybe 3 16-ounce jars at most. A quarter of the bag will probably make you 1 to 2. Half the bag will probably make you 3 to 4. And the whole bag will make you 7 to 8 of the perfect consistency. So you'll have either 32-ounce jar or 64-ounce jar if you're making it for the whole family. You're going to need cutting board, knife if you have your own lemons that you're cutting, some agave, a measuring cup if you have it. If you don't, you can measure 4 tablespoons, and you can switch your ratio as you start to learn how to make the perfect texture and the perfect flavor for you. But what I'm about to show you here today makes it taste like jelly or preserves if you want a thicker texture. To rinse the sea moss, you can use faucet water, but I suggest when you actually let the sea moss sit in the water that it will be staying in and you'll be making it into a gel with, to use spring water. You'll need to boil that water and have hot water. It doesn't have to be boiling water, it could be hot water, because that will reduce your time on how long it takes the sea moss to expand. If you don't want to boil the water and you want to just do regular cold water, just leave the sea moss out for 6 to 8 hours. If you're gonna do the hot water, it'll take about an hour, maybe 2 at most, for it to expand fully. So we're gonna take this amount. We have a lot left. And you can also just make the purple and then just make the gold. It's really up to you. Just know that this is going to be a lot thicker than if you just did it gold. So if you're going to put ratios, make sure that you're putting less purple than gold in there. And each bag looks different. Sometimes there's more gold, sometimes there's more purple, but we like to give you both. So we're going to take this amount here and we're going to make it for 1 to 2 people. Okay, we're going to take that, we're going to put that in here. We're going to get our little scraps that fell when we cut everything. There's salt on the sea moss. You're going to have to go to the kitchen and rinse it off. We use tap water to rinse it, but when we put the actual water in there, we put spring water in there. Come on with me and we'll go to the sink. And we're going to wash this 3 to 4 to 5 times, depending on how big and how much sea moss you're making. So we're just going to do warm water. So you can see the water is slightly murky. That's the salt. Then just hold it like that so the sea moss doesn't pour out. And this also gets the smell. The smell, it smells slightly oceany, and this will help get the smell off too. I like to do it 3 to 4 times. It gets everything out. See, it's still a little bit murky. Spill that out, put in your hand like so. See, the water is clear, and that should be good. Before you let your sea moss expand, add your citrus first. If you're using whole lemons and limes, squeeze 2 lemons and 2 limes directly into the jar. If you're using bottled juice, add 20 milliliters of lemon and 20 milliliters of lime instead. We just put our lemon and lime juice in, and the lime juice is essential. Lets it have a really nice taste, and you don't taste the ocean at all with the lemon and the lime mix. Let's go add some hot water into it. We have hot water on tap here at the shop. You're gonna wanna fill it above. That looks pretty good. That will completely expand, and it'll be, this whole thing will be, the sea moss will be completely expanded in that much water. You can add a little bit more, but yep, that should expand, and that should take about an hour. You can just leave it on your counter and just watch it, give it a nice shake so the lemon and the lime is fully infused in the water, and it'll soak up the lemon and the lime as well. And we'll be adding a little bit more lime and lemon once it's finished, and I'll show you how to get the consistency just right. It's been about an hour, and our sea moss has expanded into the whole jar. All you do is take it in, okay? Now we're gonna add a little more lemon juice. Like I said, the really easy way, and this stuff lasts a really long time. Lime and lemon juice last really long in the fridge. We got ours from Lakewood. We add a little bit more lemon juice, 20 milliliters of lemon juice and lime juice. And then we're gonna add our agave. And we're gonna do, this is about, I would say this is about 2 16-ounce, 1.5 to 2 16-ounce bottles. So we're gonna put in 25 milliliters of, or 5 or 6 tablespoons of organic blue agave. Turn the blender on. We blended it. It's very liquidy because it's still warm. The colder it gets, the more jelly-like it gets. So we're gonna actually add water to this. Put a little bit more water, just a bit of cold water. Okay, put it back on the blender. Our sea moss is blended, and like I said, this is gonna give you 1 to 2 16-ounce jars. It's warm, so it's still jiggly. And when it's been in the fridge overnight, you'll come and you'll see, look, can you see it jiggling? Yeah, and that's what it'll be. It'll be that consistency where it won't be able to pour out, and you'll have to put a spoon in there. Here, sea moss, this is what the sea moss will look like. It's absolutely delicious, guys. Thank me for it later. Sea moss really helps me with everything. It just gives me energy. It gives me those micro minerals that I'm not getting from the foods. especially if I'm fasting, Seamoss just gives me a ton of energy, and it's so much easier to fast when I'm taking Seamoss. The jars last about, depending on how many scoops you take. If you're gonna take 2 to 4 scoops, it'll last one person 2 weeks a day. 2 to 4 scoops a day, it'll last one person 2 weeks. If you're taking 1 scoop a day, it'll last 1 tablespoon a day. If you're taking 2 to 4 tablespoons a day for one person, a jar will last 2 weeks. If you're taking 1 tablespoon per person per day, a jar will last 3 to 4 weeks. Let us know if you have any questions. Everything will be listed down below if you are looking to get Seamoss, or if you have any questions, all our contact information and the listing for the Seamoss will be down below in the comments.